We're about to take
What's
it
up, guys?
back.
Welcome back to another episode. Today we're talking about Kanye West and Jayz. And Kim Kardashian has some things to say about Kanye West's outburst. All right, Jay-Z and Beyonce are considering taking legal action on Kanye. West's remarks were very offensive, very vulgar. He's been saying a lot of crazy things for a few years now, and this one has really sparked the media. Now, Kim Kardashian says that, kids are off limits. We don't talk about the kids. And she's pretty much criticizing Kanye West's approach to Beyonce and Jay. Okay, so it says Beyonce and Jay-Z are considering taking legal action for the things that he said about the twins. Kanye West had posted and then deleted some remarks that he made about Jay-Z and Beyonce's twins, right? They're 7-year-old twins. He pretty much said, you'll see the picture right here. Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They're not like literally, and this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having children is a choice. They're discussing on how to handle the situation, rather privately or through legal action. They are not playing with Kanye. The source also empathizes that Beyonce, 42, Jay-Z, which is 54, is willing to not tolerate West's comments about their children, calling the language he used very vulgar and offensive. As we know, Kanye does not care. Okay? Even though Kanye later removed the post about their children, he did not doing it out of remorse. He's not deleting the comment because he's feeling bad about the comment. He also said, I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's family down and Jerry's family down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled, not because I'm a good person. I took it down get it. Am I right or am I right? F the world. Real talk. F everybody. Okay, guys? Kanye is going crazy and he does not care. Ye is not caring about what anybody thinks about his comment to Jay-Z or Beyonce's children. All right? Kanye says he will never apologize to Jay-Z and Beyonce. He will never apologize to Jay-Z and Beyonce unless they help him with his children. Okay? The Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same. The Kardashians are just sexting. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. All right? He's saying that, Jay-Z and Beyonce owe him something. He feels like they owe him something. And he's not getting it. He's like, Jay-Z been up at the top. I'm at the bottom. You know what I mean? He's a bottom feeder. He feels like Jay-Z is not on his... He feels like he should probably be on Jay-Z's level, I guess, in some way. And Kanye feels like he's scraping for Jay-Z's spot, pretty much. This is what it feels like to me, okay? And now, Kanye, we have to discuss some things because he says that the Kardashians and the Carters are just the same. The difference is the Kardashians do the X10, okay? The S10. If you know what that is, you know what it is, all right? We have to be careful with our words here on YouTube, okay? Because you know how they are. But yeah, Kanye, we got to have a brother and sister talk right now. My king, as Dr. Umar will call you. Sir, you had a baby with K. You had a baby with Kim K. And I don't understand why you're coming for Kim K. Even though she is saying that she don't want nothing to do with Kanye. And I understand why you don't want nothing to do with Kanye. Because Kanye has been on his own stuff. He's been... even in the horrible marriage that he's in now, from what I hear through the bushes, it's not going as well. He wants his Kimberly back. All right. Now, though Kanye is talking about Jay, we understand he's talking about Jay-Z and B and how their children are and all this and that. He's like, hey, yeah. He's like, your kids don't mean anything to me unless my kids mean something to you. All right. And my thing is, how can you talk bad about Kim when you had a child with this lady? You knew who she was, how she was, before you even got with her. So you cannot blame Jay-Z and Beyonce for not sticking beside you like that. Maybe they have a different look to life. Maybe they have a different way they want to raise their kids. Maybe you just outgrew each other. You know what I mean? Time did pass. Things do happen, and that's okay. But nobody really owes you anything. Now, he probably feels like Jay-Z left him hanging. I'm pretty sure he felt like that. But yeah, look how you act. You're burning bridges. You're burning bridges, okay? And when you burn bridges, it's kind of hard for somebody to take you serious. It's kind of hard for somebody to want to be on your team because you're burning bridges. Ye ain't gonna care about. I'm sorry, Jay-Z is not tripping about you. He's not going to trip about you because you talked about his children, okay? All that is out the door. Kim Kardashian does not want anything to do with you. Anything. And for a long time, the world didn't want anything to do with Kim. Okay? Now she don't want nothing to do with you, Kanye. And the fact that you're talking about Jay-Z's children, Beyonce's children, knowing that you have a daughter, from what I heard through the grapevines, has autism. That's just what I've heard through the shows. Now, you cannot talk about somebody's children, whether it's true or not. It's the way you're saying it, the way you're presenting the children is my problem. My issue is why are you talking about the kids like this? Leave these kids out. Talk about Jay. Talk about B. But the kids, leave them out. Now, you know your bridge is burned, baby. You know it's burned. And you getting back with Kim is definitely not going to work. I feel like Kanye is really on the verge of somebody really hurting him. Like, there's no more excuses for this man. There's no more excuses for why he's saying the things that he's saying, doing the things that he's doing to people. And I believe that's what everybody's starting to wake up to. Like, Kanye, like, we get you going through stuff, but you got to stop with this. You have to stop. Because the world, you know, they look at Jay-Z and Beyonce as like, oh, this is the best couple. As we all know, the underlying issues could be issues. But to the world, they look another way. Now, Kanye, you may be telling the truth about some things, but you also decided to be in a bubble at one point in time. You know what I mean? You also decided to be with them at one point in time. I'm not saying that you're wrong for feeling how you feel, but you're wrong for saying this about the children. Okay? Off limits, right? It's just ridiculous. Not only did Beyonce and Jay-Z say something in remarks to Kanye, but also Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, and Matthew Knowles also made some comments about what Kanye West had said about the children. She pretty much defending her family. They were pretty much defending their family on Instagram, saying, you know, hey, what do you call a snowman that has a tantrum, a meltdown? You know, she made little funny jokes, but the back and forth is not going to do anything. Okay, somebody has to teach somebody a lesson, and it's either legal actions or something else. I have no idea. Maybe he needs to get beat up. I don't know. But at the end of the day, we got to start not putting children in the mix of these situations. Okay. Now, if Jay-Z disrespected your kid, you know what I mean? I get it. But the kids can't defend themselves really. Also, a lot of people have been referring to Rumi and Sir, like, well, we know we never see them on the red carpet. We never see them on any photos, any video shoots, anything like that. We're always seeing Blue Ivy everywhere. Blue Ivy is running the show. Blue Ivy is the next Beyonce. You know, she's on stage. She has a stage presence. You know, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Maybe, you know. And they're just wondering why you're hiding the twins. Okay, they're just wondering why you're hiding the twins, B and J, and we understand why, because look at this. But even though they're not in front of the camera, Mr. Kanye West is bringing them to the front. Yes, he is. And just watch out, Kanye. You need to watch out. But you can't keep going around doing and saying everything that comes to your mind, okay? You can't do that. I understand it feels good to let it off, but sometimes you gotta let it back, okay? And right now, everybody's questioning a lot of things about Beyonce and Jay-Z anyway. Okay, now the truth comes to the light. This may be truth and it may be the light. But we will find out later on in the year, okay, what's really going on. Why you hiding them babies? Okay, but I get it. I would try to hide my kids from the world like Drake did. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. Kanye, get it together. Jay-Z, Beyonce, get him together. Okay? And listen, that's all I got to say, y'all. And stay tuned for the next Undertake Media Trending Topics. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in with your girl Versi. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that share button. And stay tuned for the next underground gossip here on Undertake Media.